Hey, how are we? Today is Tuesday. I have no idea what the date is. I can't even remember. Oh, it's April 14th. Anyway, so welcome to the Neighborhood Center. I thought today we would try to do something really different. I thought we could plant. So I went to Home Depot today and I bought some stuff. So I bought a pot and I bought some seeds to plant. And over here are some seeds. This is a sunflower. I guess I didn't tell you the name of this one. This is cilantro we're going to plant. And these are daisies. I wanted to do some flowers and some vegetables. And this one is lettuce. And this one is already planted for us. And it is a tomato. And I wanted to do another tomato, but I didn't get enough pots. But anyways, we have that. And then I thought we would plant a pansy. Okay? Now, I have my dirt right here. This is our potting soil we're going to use. And then I also got some quick starters to help plant a little faster. All right, so what am I missing? Anybody know? Water. So this is the water I had. I went to the sink and I got water. I hope it's enough. Now that I'm looking around thinking maybe I didn't get enough. Anyway, you need water to make your plants grow, right? What else do you need to make your plants grow? Sun. And today, there's a lot of sun out today. It's not real hot or anything like that, but it's a good day. You can open up your windows and feel the breeze. It's great. So, I thought we would start planting. We're gonna do one planting right here. We're gonna do this. Okay, so when you plant, you want to make sure that you have some really good soil, all right? Because it's all about the soil that we're on, okay? Now, sometimes our seeds can land. If you find seeds, sometimes they blow in the wind or whatever, and sometimes seeds, they land on rocky soil, okay? And it's tough, right? And it's really hard. What do you think is going to happen to that seed? It probably isn't going to grow, right? Probably isn't, because you don't want to have rocks in your dirt, or you don't want your dirt to get really hard, because if your dirt gets hard, then there's no growth. Think about that in your own life, right? If we are trying to make our lives better, and we have a lot of hard stuff in our life, and we're not opening up to new things and great things that could happen to us, right? And sometimes when things are so hard in our life, we become angry. Does that make us happy people? Yeah, it really doesn't. It makes us kind of sad and we become miserable, right? And then people don't want to be around us, and it's just really, your heart begins to hurt, right? And we don't want any hurt hearts, right? We want it to be able to grow in our lives, right? Just like the seeds are going to grow. We're going to put some in here, okay? And then, just do a little bit more, okay? All righty, we got our seeds in there. Now, we're gonna put some more dirt on top, and we're using some good soil, all right? And now what do we need? Yeah, we need water. So we're gonna put some water in here. Okay, now we don't want to overfill it, because if we get overfilled, what happens then? It gets saturated, and then there's no growth in that, right? So you need to watch it, and you need to help it grow by keeping it in the sunlight, and keeping it in the sunlight and adding water. All right, so this is our cilantro. Everybody loves cilantro, especially when we put it in our chicken for tacos or nachos or whatever you guys make over there, right? Anyway, I'm trying to figure out how I can do this. I wanted to get a stick and I forgot to write it. All right, so I'm just gonna put that here. You know what I'll do is I'll get a marker later on and I'll mark it and I'll put cilantro on it. Okay. Now, we're going to plant some more. Okay. This time we're going to do what are those? Those are the daisies. I like daisies. You guys like daisies? They're kind of cute, right? Right. Okay, and when as we're planting our seeds and everything, we want to be able that we can make a difference in our lives, right? Just like the seeds can make differences, right? We get a seed, and then what happens? It starts to grow. The seed starts to grow, and then what? We get like a little green popping up through there, and then we get a flower, and we really see the difference. And we want to see difference in your life on a positive side, right? We don't want to get caught up in bad things, because when we get caught up in bad things, what kind of difference are we making? Are we making a bad difference, or are we making a good difference? Our goal is to make good differences in our lives, helping one another. Doesn't matter what it is, right? As long as we're there to support and help one another. Now, this is a little tablet. It's a quick start, right? So we're going to put some of this in here because that's our quick start. And it's going to help with our flower to make a difference. Just like you guys can be encouragers to your friends. You can cheer them on, tell them they can do this, right? You can even help them with their homework if they're stuck with homework. What else could you do to help them? Well, maybe you could help them cook food, right? Or you could help them make something if they're struggling, right? There's all sorts of things that we can do to help one another. Oh my gosh, look how itty bitty those seeds are. They are very tiny. Okay, so we're gonna plant them in. We're gonna spread them all out. You know what? I'm gonna put the whole thing in. Well, that makes this one very easy, because the other one I didn't put the whole thing in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this. All right. Cut that in the back here. All right, and then I'm gonna add some more dirt on top. There we go. Okay, now we cover up our dirt. Okay, and then we add our water. So we're gonna add water. There we go. I might need to get more water. All right, and then we'll do this. Then we know what is being planted in this one. I don't have to write it down. There we go. Pretty cool. Can you see that? Right? Neat, 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 neat. All right, so what kind of other soil is there? So there's rocky soil. What other soil is there? Sometimes there's soil with thorns on them. Right? That's another soil, that doesn't help you to grow, right? Because if you plant yourself in that kind of soil and it has thorns on it, you're probably always picking at something, right? And then if the seed is trying to grow, it's not going to grow very well because it's always pricking at the seed and it's hurting the flower or the plant as it's beginning to sprout up. So we want to be careful with what kind of dirt we're using, right? What kind of soil are we planting our lives in? Okay, now we got the sunflower. I picked that one because, I like the sun. And look at these seeds. These seeds are much bigger than the pansies. Okay, there we go. Right. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the supporter, right? We always need somebody to help us and to support us, right? That's why we have our friends. Let's see how many we got. Probably you don't want to put a whole lot of these seeds in here, right? Okay. These look like sunflower seeds. Well, of course they do because they are. Right. So, now we'll put some more on top. There we go. Alrighty. And then we're going to add some water. Not a whole lot because I don't have much left. That's it. Okay. And then I'm going to get a piece of tape, I think I'm going to write on here. And I'm going to write sunflower. And I know what it is. Right? Okay. Pretty neat, pretty neat. I like doing this stuff. It's always fun. All right. Now, here we go. So, after we're all done planting everything, and things are starting to grow and to develop, sometimes something pops up that doesn't match what we're planting. You know what that's called? Weeds. Yeah. And sometimes weeds get in our lives, and we need to pull those weeds out of our lives, and we need to pull those weeds out of the flowers because we want to grow. We want our flowers and our plants to grow. Just like in our lives, we want to be able to grow and become really great people, right? Just like all those doctors and nurses, what they're going through, and our grocery workers, there's so many great things that you can do, that you can grow when you pull out those weeds, right? And it takes time. Everything takes time. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, I made a mess. I'm really surprised it just all popped right in there. All right. So yeah, so everything takes time, right? And there's a big word for that. What is that called? Perseverance, right? We need to have perseverance in our life, right? When we get that and we start to move and we grow, our life can change and we can do all sorts of good things. All right, I got one more here. And here we go. This is the pansy. Now I know we planted the pansy over here. Remember the pansy? There they are. Oh, no, that was the daisy. I had that in my hand and then I saw this. Sorry, silly me. Okay, anyway. So here's the pansies. These are nice, like Mother's Day gifts that you can get. Now these, you want to open up. Because look at, there are the roots, right? And we need roots in our lives. We need to build on a foundation. Yeah. Right? And our foundation needs to be strong. All right? Okay. Ah. Do you like playing in the dirt and getting your hands all dirty? I'm not really good at that. Okay, now I'm going to put some of this soil in here at the side because it needed some more soil. Now I don't have any more water, but I will add water to these. You always need water. All right, now like I said to you before, you don't want to overfill it with a lot of water because that's not cool. I'm going to put this back in here. Now we have one more plant to do. All right, and we're going to plant the lettuce. All right, so where's my little cup? There it is. All right. Okay. There we go. All right, now I'm going to plant this helper, right? And this is some stuff that we can do. We can read, and it helps us to learn, and it helps us to grow, and it helps us to change, right? Okay, wait, so we put that in there. I've never used that before, so I'm anxious to see how this turns out. I'll be so impressed if our flowers grow and it gets really cool. I'll have to show it to you later on down the line. All right, okay, now here we put our seeds in. So we want to stay and have good soil in our life. All right, look at those little seeds. There you go. And the seeds, there we go. And the seeds are what helps us to grow and make changes in our life. All right? Okay, now, one thing that we have to learn to do is to never give up. Never give up. Know that you can do it. You can do all things. Just know that. Okay, and then we'll add some more. Okay. Now, right now, we just see the seeds and the dirt. That's all we know. But you know what? If you believe in it, you can make a difference. And these seeds are going to grow. And I believe that. And I'm going to trust in that. Right? So we trust in the difference that we're making. And we're going to build those roots. And they're going to get nice and strong. Just like you are going to be really strong in your life. And you're going to stay away from trouble. Because those are the weeds that we're pulling out of our life. Right? If we sometimes go down the wrong path, we need to pluck that out of our life and go back to the other way so we can stay straight and we can do great things in our lives. And I know you can. All right, I hope you have a great super duper day. I love you, and I hope we get to see you very, very soon because I miss you so much. So here's all our little plants that we've grown. Okay, this one we just kind of replanted, right? And sometimes in your life, you can replant things too, right? You have trouble and you're gonna replant it and it's gonna give you growth, right? All right, we got all of this, right? So you all stay nice and strong. All right, and I will see you soon. Mwah! Ciao!